Welcome to the Dancing Oracle with Najia. I'm a psychic medium and I do tarot card and oracle readings for people. But today I'm going to do something different because this month is devoted to love. And I wanted to talk about one of my very favorite things that I am so into are crystals. Different crystals. Just show you in my hand that I have, right? And the spiritual meaning and the properties of the different crystals to aid, to help you in bringing love in and keeping out whatever you don't want in your life as well. So you may be wanting to end a relationship and you want to have a protection against past relationships before you invite new love into your life. So I'm going to talk a bit about that. All right. So the first thing we want to do before we attract a new relationship is we have to clear the past energies to allow that new love in. A lot of times women are carrying around, men and women, carrying around old energies that are in our field of energy, right? In our auric field. And it's like we're all frequencies, we're all different frequencies emanating out there. And you want to be aware of what type of frequency you're sending out. Because whatever you're playing out in the universe, you're going to attract that to you. So if you're carrying around a lot of toxic energy from a previous relationship where you suffered a lot, you're going to still be putting that out into the universe, and you may attract a similar relationship. So you want to clear your energy. And one of the things I use all the time, not just for toxicity, but just because I'm an empath and I take on a lot of people's energy when I read for them, when I do their psychic readings, it's hard on me. I carry their pain. I tune in and I can feel their pain and it piles up. So I have to clear myself. And one of the ways I do that is with pink salt, Himalayan salt. Here's a really beautiful piece of pink salt carved into a heart that I just like to put in my room or my reading area where I do my psychic readings to help cleanse the energy, right? Now, salt, as we know, if you get water on it, it dissolves. So something like this, when you clear your crystal, you use sunlight, a little bit of sunlight or moonlight, because it is dissolvable. But I take a nice raw piece of salt like this, and of course I can have it in my room like this one, which is nice to cleanse the energy in the air. Like a lot of people are very familiar with the pink salt lamps. They put the little light bulb in the center and it glows. They've been really popular for the last 5 or 10 years, about 10 years now. But I like to take a nice piece of salt like this after I take a shower, and I put this, I rub it on the back of my neck, right? Between my neck and the very top of my thoracic area, right? Because right there is everything that goes into your central nervous system. everything that's stressful can pile up there. All the toxicity can pile up there. And you can help before you go out in the day to prevent toxicity coming in. You can rub that on the back. Also, I take the small crystals, we're all familiar with the smaller crystals, and I put that in my bath water. But I don't always have a chance to take a pink salt bath to clear my energy. So I will, rub this on my body, but mostly on the back of the neck. It's really effective. I've told other people about it. So remember, if you are carrying old energy from a toxic relationship, you are magnetizing to yourself another toxic relationship. So, in order to attract love, you have to clear yourself, clear your energy. All right? So, the next crystal is well known. I have a couple examples here, and it's a little hard to tell with the lighting here, but these are rose quartz crystals. Let me just go like this. Yay. This is a rose quartz spear, and this is just a polished, tumbled piece of quartz. This is the one that most people make in jewelry. And if you are wanting to attract love, I highly recommend wearing rose quartz when you are ready to attract love, or if you want to deepen your existing relationship, because rose quartz is one of the most well-known, it's one of the most intense, powerful, yet soft energy, right? It's very powerful, but it's like the soft, loving, like just cushy energy, the beautiful feminine energy to attract love. It opens up your heart chakra, for a variety of different types of love that you want to have in your life. And, because some people, before they start a relationship, they have to work on self-love. That's very, very important. Because if you don't truly love yourself, if you're not treating yourself kindly, if you're allowing other people to use you or to gaslight you, whatever, to use you as a doormat if they don't respect your feelings or care about what's important to you, then you're not treating yourself with self-love, and you may want to work, with one of these crystals. You may want to get some jewelry that you can wear next to your skin. Now, rose quartz is one of the pink crystals, because not all of them can be worn next to the skin. So rose quartz is safe to wear next to the skin. It doesn't cause any irritation, doesn't cause any problems with your heart like some of the other crystals can. So this is really a beautiful crystal. Definitely if you want romantic love, if you're trying to attract your soulmate, this is a wonderful crystal to have in your space. You could have it decorating as on the table next to your bed, a beautiful space for attracting your soulmate. But it's also good for, having harmony in your family, in your friendships, And a lot of times, when I'm just trying to work with anxiety, because the heart chakra is affected by having a lot of anxious feelings. And I find that rose quartz, just placing that on my high heart or on my heart chakra, it's very calming. It's very soothing to place that on your skin and just meditate with it. Just meditate. Just breathe. Imagine, imagine the type of person that you want to meet, that you want to attract into your life. The quartz, it's actually alive. Crystals are alive. People don't realize that. They don't realize that crystals have an intelligence. They're part of the mineral kingdom. We're part of the animal kingdom. We have the plant kingdom. We have the mineral kingdom and such, right? All of these different kingdoms have a certain intelligence. And crystals are actually still alive, and they transform over a period of millions of years. But crystals can change from one form, from one type of crystal to another. Just like one of the things people don't realize, uh, unless you study history, is that glass, just regular glass windows, glass is actually not a solid. If you look at really old glass, it slowly melts and moves. If we look at really old glass windows, that's because over time it changes. We assume that just because something is solid, feels solid to the touch, it's dead, it's inert, but it still has movement. It still has energy. And this beautiful crystal, it really activates the love energy. It activates the heart chakra. It will fill your body, mind, and spirit. It will bring this feeling that rises from you. Very positive energy crystal. And they even say, like, I'm going to do a beauty workshop next, like self-care beauty workshop for this love month. And I'm going to talk about things you can add to your bath. And one of them is rose quartz. And they believe that if you put this in your bath products, it promotes, youthful, beautiful skin. I've used crystals. I make like beauty potions. I've been doing that for wow, for so long. I started making my own, cruelty-free products for myself. Oh God, decades ago, because I couldn't bear, animal testing, and I didn't know if something contained animals or had suffering in it, and I didn't want to put anything that went through a lot of suffering on my body, because as I said, I'm very empathic. So one of the things I started doing when I ran my goddess retreats, I would make these wonderful gift baskets for my goddesses and my mermaids for my mermaid retreats. And I would make my potions, and I would put a small crystal in the bottle, because I know that quartz makes everything more efficient. Quartz in general, like just regular quartz, they put that into electronics because they find that the electronics will last longer, they'll run more efficiently. They put them in computers, they use them for surgery. Crystals are really amazing. So, rose quartz, I'm a little superstitious. You know, if when I have a small piece of rose quartz and I want to work with the love vibration, I can put it in my body oil that I make for myself. And then I can put not just the piece of rose quartz in my body oil, right? But I put some rose essential oil as well to promote that loving energy and to attract love into my life. So you can, place these all around your home. If you want a harmonious work environment, if you want to attract a coworker, if you have a crush on a coworker, you might want to put them in the office. You can make a sacred space that where you meditate, that you can focus, when you journal, you can write the qualities you want in a soulmate, and you can put these on your altar. It's really lovely. But they also say if you already have a relationship, that by putting rose quartz on your night table, you can increase the love or spice things up in a current relationship, and as well as attract a new relationship just by having the power of your intention and visualization. It really, really helps. All right, so another one that I love, not just in the rose formula, because all these crystals have different colors. Like there's many kinds of quartz, the white quartz and the green quartz and yellow, and of course rose and violet, which is like an amethyst. All of these crystals, there's a base crystal which has certain properties, and I really love tourmaline. Let me just pull the camera down, put this on my hand, show you. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble navigating. So can you see the lines in the tourmaline? I just love tourmaline. I wear black tourmaline every day because it has very protective qualities. But the rose quartz, the rose tourmaline, this will protect you in your love. It will help you stay grounded. Tourmalines in general help the nervous system. In fact, I was feeling a little nervous today and anxious, so I'm wearing my green tourmaline, which is also associated with the heart chakra. Okay? The pink tourmaline is associated with the heart chakra. Pinks and greens are both associated with love, healing, and the heart chakra, both of them. But since we're focusing on romance and gentle, divine, feminine energy, I'm doing all of the 5 major crystals that I use currently. Yeah, so there's a protective barrier, that happens with the quality of tourmaline, whereas quartz, quartz helps the previous crystal. That makes everything more efficient and very attracting. And the Himalayan salt, the pink salt, that's very cleansing. It cleanses away toxicity. So the base crystal always has certain properties, and the color of the crystal relates to different chakras. So we're working with the heart chakra, we're working with pink crystals tonight. So you can have a lot more harmony. You can put this pink tourmaline also on an altar. You could put it next to your bed. You could put it over your heart and lay with it. This is one of the, this is a little chippy, so they don't make a lot of in the raw form. This is raw tourmaline. There's other forms of tourmaline, of pink tourmaline, that are really clear, beautiful, clear. I used to have one that was called watermelon tourmaline because one side was green, one side was pink. And I wanted to heal my heart. At the time, I wanted to attract love. So I wore that for a little while. And then I decided that personally, I needed to heal my heart more, so I wanted to work with the green crystals. I'll do another video on just green crystals for you. But I really love, like, this is pink tourmaline, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's the way it forms, it's also in the quartz. So this is quartz, and these are shards of like the lines of the pink tourmaline growing, growing, because I told you it's still alive. It's like growing in the quartz, it's infused. So there's a lot of joy and, positivity. This will help you with self-love. It'll, of course, open your heart chakra and help give you emotional balance. But what's really nice about tourmaline compared to the salt, the pink salt, and the pink quartz, is that the tourmaline will help strengthen and support you. So it has a beautiful feminine energy. And but if you're nervous or you have a lot of anxiety, you're in a new love situation, you may like so and so so much and your heart's a flutter, then you might want to have this crystal to help balance you, to feel strong and grounded. All right? And if another crystal, it's hard to come by, is pink opal. And it doesn't look like a normal opal, but this is opal. I'll show you the back. It's not all sparkly, this particular one. It's not a super, super expensive one like some of the shiny pink opals. They'd be a fortune with all the different gradations in it. But it still has, because it's pure pink, it has the qualities to help with love. And this one, the pink opal, I bought this not for the purpose, but I bought it because I thought, oh my God, I'd love to own a pink opal. I'd like to work with it. At the time I bought it, I just bought it on impulse. I didn't know what it was used for, other than I knew it would work with love because it's pink. But besides the normal properties of, emotional balance and healing the heart and, self-healing and all of that, this particular one, the opal, is good if you are healing from a breakup, or if your loved one passes on, like if you lose the love of your life and you're in shock, then I would recommend wearing pink opal. Now notice, I really just love the person that made this, and this is really important. They left the back open because you want that vibration against your skin. You don't just want to have the back all solid silver for this particular stone or most stones. You want to feel, if you're using these crystals, you want them to touch your skin. You want them to touch the skin, right? This crystal is really lovely to meditate with, this pink opal, because it helps to speed up your spiritual awakening. Some people like to use these with a crystal grid. If you're interested, and I hear a lot, if I hear from you in the comments, I'll do a video on how to set up a crystal grid for the home, to attract love or to bring balance to your life. But it's a really, really lovely to have a pink opal to balance your relationships and to help also with if you've gone through the loss of a loved one. I'm drinking some rose tea, by the way. For the month, I made, this is a Moroccan teacup, so I poured the hot rose tea in here because it's the Moroccan teacups, you can put hot liquid in because I just like it when I want like just one tea bag and I like it strong, right? So that's also something you can do to attract love as well, okay? And oh, before I tell you about the next crystal, please hit the like button so that I can provide more free content. I'm doing a lot of free content to help a lot of people heal. And if you hit the like button and you share, you subscribe for free, even I think if you comment, I think it helps. Definitely watching the commercials helps. It all helps with my algorithms so that YouTube will tell more people about my videos. So if you want to know, one of my favorite crystals to have in the home is pink selenite. Now, I have a lot of selenite throughout my home, the white selenite. Let me see if I can find a piece of raw selenite. They always have here, but for some reason it's evading me. Here it is. You will be very familiar. You see this everywhere nowadays. This is a selenite wand. So you can see the lines in it of the crystal. Now, selenite is definitely one of the crystals, and this is also selenite. It's just been polished. It's definitely one of the crystals that you don't want to clear with water or you don't want to put in your bath because it's not as dissolvable as salt is, because salt will dissolve within minutes, but selenite will dissolve over time. And you don't want to get it wet because you'll wear it down. Whereas the last crystal that we just showed you, the opal, I mean, they thrive in water. They're growing on wood, in a creek and things. I've seen beautiful examples of opals growing on wood and other things. And yeah, when I went to the mineral show, they said, yeah, they have these in the creek. They love the water, but selenite, no, does not love the water. So don't put the selenite around your bathtub, okay? Unless you want it to dissolve. But selenite, I have these all over my house. Because they promote peace. They promote peace and harmony. And in order to attract love, right, in your life, you need peace and harmony in your life. So you want to have a balanced life. You want to come home and have a very harmonious life. If there are love troubles in the house, then definitely, if there's fighting going on and you have, issues with your relationship, then I would definitely be buying some selenite. It's not expensive. It's not crazy expensive. It's very affordable. I think this was a few dollars, like $5 max. I mean, this I think was maybe 10 because it's carved and polished. Or maybe $12. It wasn't crazy expensive. So you can put a few of these around the house and give it a try. People feel the vibration in my home. I use a lot of crystals in my home, and I have them in little dishes next to candles and things. So it's really, really lovely to use them. So these are 5 crystals to attract love, to magnetize that love to you. Remember? Let's review. We have the salt to clear the negative toxic energy, the pink salt. We have the most powerful crystal of all, rose quartz. That's the main love crystal. We have this protective, beautiful pink tourmaline strands. So the pink part is the tourmaline and it's sitting in a bed of quartz. You'll often find the tourmaline strands threaded throughout the quartz by nature. And then we have, if you're experiencing a loss of a loved one or a breakup, you want the pink opal. And I forgot, we also have pink, another pink topaz. But this one is not one of the main ones I use. I use that. I like that because I love opals. It's the reason I bought it. And then we have promoting peace for the home and harmony is the selenite. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you have any questions or if you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, I'll do a heart healing video on all the green crystals in relation to the heart, because the green crystals, they work on so many levels. They will attract love in your life. They heal your heart. They also attract abundance. They're good for manifesting. So if you're interested, I'll do more crystal videos, but I won't know unless a lot of you comment and like the video. If I get a lot of likes, I know it's worth doing another video. So I'll see you in one of my next videos. I'm doing a lot of live chats on love, a lot of deep discussions on attracting a soulmate. Lately, I did like 3 this week. And if you want to tune in to my tarot and oracle readings, there's a bunch of readings on love and for the collective. There's also some celebrity love readings from some of your favorite celebrities. And you can watch those and learn all about tarot in the meantime as you watch the celebrity reads. So take care. Thank you. Have a wonderful, romantic love life. May you manifest everything your heart desires. Take care.